What's going on, Raider Nation? It is your boys right back again. We are reacting to yesterday's loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, losing 27-20, a tight close game. We are going to react it. We'll explain why we didn't really have a preview to the game. We'll explain it because later on in the show, but we want to invite you guys on the conversation because yes, Brian's already bringing it up. What is next? We're going to talk about it. We're going to give our thoughts on Antonio Pierce's presser from not only after the game but also what he had to say this morning. Very interesting pressers, back-to-back days. They were disgusting pressers to listen in on. But I got my primo Nate in the building with me. Nate, how we feeling on reaction? I mean, we got basketball back. At least we got some things to be happy about, right? But how we feeling overall?
We're doing very well. I mean, I've never seen this team like this high in forever. Like, man, I don't think.
Hey, you gotta rep a real winner. When football season isn't going your way, you got basketball season. Hey, your Warriors are doing pretty well. I mean, I hope prayers up to Curry. Hopefully Curry can get back. But hey, Warriors are cooking.
Well, I guess if we were Boston, I guess we would just go all out and just sign every all-star out there, I guess.
Hey,
But
first of all,
anyway,
y'all did do that. Are we just gonna ignore the 2016-2017 season? Like we're just gonna ignore
we
that.
only drafted for one all-star. I mean,
Bro,
we only traded
I'm not even gonna talk basketball with you. We're not doing this. But we're gonna talk
Tingus and
football.
Drew
But
Holiday are both all-stars. But all right.
but Derek White was not an all-star prior to coming to the I'm not even going there. Not even going there. We're talking Raiders. Trust me, chat. We're talking Raiders. I'm not
I
gonna let
know over
Nate
here talking about
bait me.
Celtics. Like nobody cares. Like what?
Bro, I was trying to give you your prospect. At least you got your Warriors. I got my Celtics. Raiders are making us sad, but it's not all bad because you got Warriors cooking. I got Celtics coming off a
my Warriors just got
championship.
hurt.
Bro, the Warriors can still win football games.
Bro, he's done for like 3 weeks, bro.
Bro, the Warriors can still win basketball. The Warriors can still win some basketball games. You still got Hill, even though he went 1 for 9 from the bro. We're talking about we're getting off topic. We are getting off topic, bro. The show's already being derailed. But let me get our salutations in the building. Sean Johnson, yes, you did. I appreciate it. Very appreciate it. Sean Johnson, the Ian Report of Raider Nation. We got Brian Rodriguez. He said, you know what's next? The next is the draft and free agency and a new coach. We got a fellow Boricua from Florida. Salute to Brian Rodriguez. We got Anthony in the building. He's like, another season, same old bullcrap, the clowns of this season. And you know what's funny, Anthony? I admit I'm one of those clowns. I bought into the Kool-Aid of AP, and I wanted AP as a coach. I was wrong. We got Leak Eye in the building. I said it before. I feel locked up watching this shit show. And Lika, I was trying to have a good moment there, but Nate just had to mess it all up, bro.
Nah, you messed it up by bringing up these the goofy team. Like what?
Bro, goofy team that's the 2024 NBA champions, bro. And we're gonna go back to back.
Yeah,
but
that was the most Mickey Mouse ring I've ever seen, bro.
Enough of that, bro. We're gonna talk off camera, and I'm gonna cook you because you just mad because
Mickey
we finally
Mouse,
did it. We did it.
And he said we as
But
if he
Nate,
did not get carried.
But Nate, let's talk about this game yesterday. That we both knew it was a loss. Hence why we didn't really do a previous show because we didn't really know what to talk about. Like we were like,
Yeah.
we didn't really know.
The only thing that you can say is that this team is just trash.
Yeah, like we didn't really know what to preview about this game. Going into this game, I didn't really have high hopes that we were going to win this game. I'm like, this is going to be a blowout. I was telling you guys, I think I told you guys Tuesday, I was planning a fishing trip on Sunday. That didn't happen, but So what me and Nate just went on video games and we were playing like Madden and stuff while watching the game on my phone. And I'm like, bro, this game is closer than I think it is. That's crazy. But eventually they're gonna Raider this up. But I gotta shout out those players, bro. Those players fought yesterday. Those players, they played hard. That was, even though they lost, they kept it close when I thought they were gonna get blown out the door. Nate, what was your thoughts as the game, watching that game? What was your thoughts about it?
Well, I didn't watch much of it. I was watching Red Zone. And then also when I was in the car, I had no service, so I was only able to like watch the highlights of like the first part, maybe. But I was watching it like be close. It's like another one of these games. Like we're close to the teams that we're supposed to lose to, but if we're going against the
Panthers,
that game was not close at that point.
It was never close. The Panthers, Steelers. I mean, even though Steelers are actually playing some good football. Same with the Broncos. Alice Ghost, I told y'all that we be in QB purgatory. You know what, Alice Ghost? You are right. You are right. And here's the thing, Alice Ghost. I knew we would be in QB purgatory because here's the thing. A lot of people beat up the releasing of the former quarterback. I don't beat the releasing. What I beat up is not having a plan B. Like, you released him to not draft a quarterback, to not look at a younger quarterback. And a lot of people are getting on my case like, no, like I think a first-round quarterback will change this organization. I'm sorry, I may be smoking mirrors. Yes, a first-round quarterback will change the Raiders organization. You know why? Because look at the rest of the NFL. Joe Burrow, first-round quarterback. Bro, look what Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams were doing for their respective teams.
Recent drafts.
Patrick Mahomes. And Chiefs fans can hate this, but I'm telling you right now, if Patrick Mahomes was not on the Chiefs and they stuck it out with Alex Smith, the Chiefs would not have a Super Bowl win. I'm telling you that right now. If the Chiefs did not draft Patrick Mahomes and they stuck it out with Alex Smith, they would not have a Super Bowl championship.
Somebody else would have 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends where he would have went, of course. And I see that I'm like, bro, what is going on with my camera? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think.
Hold on the chat. Hold.
I think he would just. Well, what y'all think? You think it wouldn't have mattered of what team he would have went to? He would have still got a ring or 2 or 3. I still think he would. He's just that good. That's my opinion. That guy's just too good. He's top 3 in the GOAT already. Like, in my opinion, the team matters. Yeah, I just don't know. Maybe he would get 1 with like any team. You're also right. He didn't start immediately. Yo, this is fire. Wait.
All right. I think I hope that fixed it. I hope that fixed it. Let me see what Sean Johnson says. Someone in Grass Chat, what if Mark Davis on the download told to Tank to get a quarterback, but got to tell fans we aren't? That would be crazy. If we was given permission to lose, go get the quarterback. The thing is, Sean, if that is true, we will lose the first round pick. And I'm not saying, because the thing is, even if we are tanking, bro, we're not even tanking correctly. Like, you can look at these Raider games and it looks like we're throwing the game away. Like, it looks like we're throwing the game away. That the NFL will come in and be like, bro, Raiders, are you losing games on purpose?
Hey, blame Mark Davis, bro.
Like, let me see. Alsgo said, let me see. He said, we releasing our franchise quarterback for nothing in return. Yeah, Alsgo, that's what I didn't understand. I did not understand. Alsgo, I get it that the team matters, but look around the NFL. Look around the NFL. Washington had Scary Terry. They had weapons up in Washington. What held them back? A quarterback. What did they end up doing? Drafting a quarterback. And look at where they're at now. With said rookie quarterback, they're 6-2. Quarterback play matters. Your offense and your team is going to only go as far as your quarterback goes.
He was talking about
quarterback play matters in today's NFL. Don't get me wrong. The team matters. The team matters. But quarterback play, if it's below average, if it's decent, if it's not even good, bro, the team around that quarterback, it cannot get that quarterback better. It can't. You can have, we had Devontae Adams. We had one of the best wide receivers in the game. We had no quarterback.
That's crazy.
We have no quarterback. We had no quarterback, and we still don't have a quarterback. Alex goes, Mahomes learned under Smith. My point is, Alex goes, the Chiefs could not get over the hump with Alex Smith. They were a playoff team year in and year out. But when it came to playoff time, Alex Smith choked. When they needed Alex Smith to make a play, he choked in the playoffs. He lost to a Pittsburgh Steelers team that only kicked field goals. He lost to a Steelers team that did not score a touchdown in the playoffs. I believe Chris Boswell kicked like 6 or 7 field goals in that game.
Bro, and they still do that too. Like they're the most, they're the most weirdest franchise ever, bro. One of them have the most rings.
It is funny, bro. They beat Atlanta. They beat Atlanta by just kicking field goals too.
Like,
how it goes. My point is, yes, they're mid, but when you go tell Patrick Mahomes, hey Mahomes, I need a first down. We need a first down to keep the drive going. We need a touchdown to extend the lead. We don't need a field goal. We need a touchdown. You think Mahomes isn't going to go out and do it?
He's doing this without
Mahomes threw an interception, and on the very next drive, he led a 97-yard touchdown drive. Can we count on a quarterback to do that? To throw it and to make a mistake, and then to come back the following drive and to not only score a touchdown, but, bro, he went the length of the field. 97-yard drive.
Bro.
Shaw says, you have to lose to be able to be in better position to take your quarterback in the draft. Like, what if we are being fooled that this coaching staff's not making adjustments because we have to lose? Maybe, Sean. I mean, but let's look at it, because I kind of see where Sean's leading with this. And Nate, I need your take on this. And Alex goes, give me your take too, because we're gonna go based off what Sean and all of us seen yesterday. Bro, they had Thayer Munford lining up as a wide receiver on Gardner Minshew's fumble.
That's on some Madden stuff.
He had an offensive tackle. And you know what's even crazy? He didn't even run out to block. He ran a screen route. So basically, he ran up, cut back, and then put his hands up like he was going to catch the football. And I'm like, bro, they got an offensive tackle out here running, like, acting like he's going to get a screen pass from Gardner Minshew.
Wait, they've done that like forever though, because like, whoa, never mind. You're talking about a different team. I'm on another, like, I don't know.
You're thinking of the Detroit Lions. The difference is the Detroit
I'm thinking
Lions
of the Chiefs, bro.
No, Ben Johnson has been doing that too. But the thing is, Ben Johnson actually makes it work.
That's because they have so much weapons that other people have to worry about, bro.
But not even just that. Graf was saying on his show that there was times we lined Max Crosby up at fullback. And just like Sean said here, like, what are we doing?
Bro, we're playing.
What are we doing?
We're playing.
We're lining Max Crosby, who's injured, at fullback, and we're lining Thayer Munford at outside as a wide receiver. What are we doing here,
bro? This is franchise, bro. We're changing positions, bro. We're changing overalls, changing positions. Franchise mode.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Oh no, Oz goes. And yes, it's credit to his defense. It's credit to the team around him. I do get that. But if this was his rookie year, then I'll be concerned for Mahomes. I'm not concerned about Mahomes because Mahomes has shown in the past that he can just turn it on when he wants to, and he starts getting more better as the season goes on, late in the season during playoff times. Because when was it? We beat him, I think, week 16, week 15? I don't remember the week. And Mahomes, people were saying, oh, the Chiefs are done. Mahomes isn't going to win another game after we beat them. And that they were going to be an early exit in the playoffs, because from then on, the Chiefs had to go on the road in the playoffs. And Mahomes is never the narrative was this, Nate. The narrative was this. Mahomes has never played a playoff game on the road. He's never played a playoff game on the road. So people in the media were speculating that this was the year that the Chiefs were going to get an early round exit, at the most a divisional exit, when they played the Bills. That didn't happen. Mahomes shut every single hater up. Every media person that was saying Mahomes can't do it, and I'm telling you, this is going to be the same narrative going throughout the season because of the stats that you're bringing up, Alex Ghost. People figured out Mahomes. Mahomes they're not going to three-peat, or he has a team around him. There's going to become some games, Alex Ghost, where Mahomes is going to need to make a play, and just because he's Mahomes, he's going to make that play. And he's thrown a pick in every single game. But go look at the games. When you need a play from your quarterback, he makes a play. Against the Niners, passing, he sucked. But when you needed him to run, he ran. Bro, that dad bod Mahomes trucked a cornerback that looks like he goes to the gym every single day.
Bro,
I want a quarterback like that, Alex Ghost. I don't want a quarterback that he makes a mistake and he lives off that mistake. I want a quarterback that's like, damn, he made a mistake, but then comes back and trucks a cornerback getting into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know what's funny? We were the last team to beat the Chiefs.
Oh, I know. And we were the last team to get blown out by the Panthers. Oh, bro, we could play this game all day, every day, bro. And then, Sean, now let's transition into AP's presser, because I have a big problem with Antonio Pierce and his presser. Now, my stance on Luke Getsy is his play calling, not play design. I watched the All-22, even at the Panthers game. He can scheme guys open, and he can get guys open. This is where I put blame on Minshew, because I don't know what Minshew's looking at, but then there's times where Getsy's play calling starts becoming suspect. Sean Johnson said, remember AP in the presser said, it's not Luke Getsy, it's player execution. He said this, to give you context, Nate, he said this after the game yesterday, and he even said it this morning, that it's on execution. It's on the players. It's not the play calling. It is player execution. Sean points out, what the F, when you put players out of position, that's not execution. That's play calling. AP's throwing players under the bus. You know what's even funny, though, Nate? They asked AP this morning about the Thayer Mumford play, and AP said that's how they've been drawing it up. That was a play that they've been drawing up.
Bruh.
So tell me you want to get fired without telling me you want to get fired. You are an NFL professional football team. I don't even see high school teams doing this.
Yo, you my high school,
an offensive tackle to go play wide receiver, and you said that was a play that you guys have been running.
Bro, that's worse than my high school team, and my high school team gets blown out by 50 plus each game, bro.
And Alex goes, the rest would help anyone that's becoming a top quarterback. Brady got his help. Mahomes is getting his help. And I've said this, if we had a top quarterback, who knows? We might be getting help.
I mean, look at our team, though.
Mahomes is the new Brady. People think we're just saying that for shits and giggles. The Chiefs are the new Patriots.
You mean
they're the new Golden Boys?
They're the new Tom Brady's.
Yeah, like the refs are always going to help the Chiefs. They're going to call phantom fouls that aren't fouls. They are. They are. Sean, Patrick Mahomes can have an elite defense and every chance, bro. And also, guys, I want to apologize for my camera right now. I might need to switch it out or something. I don't know if it's my internet, but I'm glitching this a lot, and I try to figure it out, but I can't. Patrick Mahomes can have an elite defense and every changing offense, but Frog Boy can keep making plays no matter what. Hated all we want. Frog Boy makes no excuses. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. That's my point. I want a quarterback that makes no excuses. There was a point where the Chiefs' defense was ass cheeks with Mahomes. I think that was what, 2018 or 2019? It might have been 2018 when Mahomes, yeah, it was 2018. When Mahomes put up 50 touchdowns. That defense was cheeks, bro. Cheeks. Bro, Mahomes put up like 26, 27 points averaging. And people can say, oh, he had Tyreek Hill, he had Travis Kelce, he had all these weapons. I don't care. When your quarterback knows, bro, my defense is probably not going to hold the opposing offense for long. I got to do what I can to put as much points on the board as I can. And eventually, having a terrible defense actually cost them. You know, they lost to the Patriots in the AFC Championship 34-28. They built that defense up. But the thing is, you guys, the Raiders don't even have a starting point. You have to get the quarterback first and then build the team around the quarterback. Not build the team and then get the quarterback. That's what we've been doing, is building the team, building the defense, building the wide receivers, building the team up, and then trying to go sign a veteran quarterback to fix the Raiders.
Yo, 13U is crazy.
Right, let me see. He said, swap the O-line Raiders and 13U. Team, these can guard grown men, and Raiders defense can't even guard you.
Like,
bro, Sean, I'm telling you, he is. He is, bro. He is, because it's like, I'm not saying we're tanking, but bro.
I mean, you don't have to.
The decisions that we be making during games. I mean, Nate, I want to ask you this.
We have a plan undercover that is called tank.
Oh, bro, so the first half was ending, and it was from heavy.com sports AP. Dang it, they just took it away from me. The most baffling coaching decision he made during the game was at the end of the second half, when he decided it was better. I think it's the first half. He decided it would be better to try and run out. Again, this wasn't the second half, you guys. This was the first half going into halftime.
Yeah,
here's what Antonio Pierce had to say. The reason he said we wanted to score, but going against a really good team in a
Wait, I'm confused. Is it me or is it timeouts you?
And Mahomes the least amount of time possible. Now, he says that, and then I brought up the play-by-play sequence of said drive. And I wanted to get your thoughts on this, Nate.
It's not working. You were like glitching, right, and I didn't know if it was me or you.
Bro. No, it's definitely me. Give me a sec. Hold it down, bro. Hold it down.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, because like sometimes my lagging problems, it's not like rare. So it's like I was like wondering, like, am I the one lagging? Do I need to fix my things, or like is he the one going beep boop bop? Yeah. That comment was funny as hell. 13U is diabolical. Ties to Shedeur Sanders too. Oh yeah, didn't one of the quarterbacks say that he wanted to come to Vegas? Didn't Sanders say that he wanted to? Like he preferred it? Preferred? Do no, they can't keep winning if you win LA. Wait, that's what I do remember. Nah, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. On all honesty, we only win one more game this year. We'll go. What would that be? Yo, yo, he's been training, bro, since 2020. Wait, no, we gotta get Shador. We gotta
Okay.
get Sanders.
I didn't realize this. That's how this camera works.
We
Okay.
see that's perfect. So you cannot see the freaking jersey. That is perfect.
This is not perfect, bro.
That is perfect. Hide it. Hide it. Wait,
No, I didn't even realize this, bro. This camera is actually pretty.
that one's fire.
No, this is like a totally different camera.
Yeah, that one, bro. That quality is crazy.
Yeah, this is a totally different camera. I might have to be rocking.
That's better than my quality, and my quality is like.
Sorry for. I gotta change. I'm gonna change my hat.
Yo, it's actually 20 times better.
Shut up, Nate.
No, that's a good thing because your regular camera is not even that bad.
Hiding my Boston.
No, it's like everything like the.
Oh no, definitely. I might start switching some things up in here because this camera does work. It's
I don't
working.
even have a camera. I'm just like
how we doing, guys? I mean, outside of I know you can't really see. Man, I'm still like nope. I'm still glitching. Still glitching. I'm like cutting in and out still.
Nah, but the fact that he's been mentoring Sanders since 2020, yo, and he wants, bro, we gotta get Sanders, bro. Gotta get Sanders.
I mean, it's Sanders and Cam Ward for me. It is Sanders and Cam Ward. Those are my 1A, 1B.
So, like, which one are you drafting, though? First pick.
If we're first pick. I'm sorry. I know people want Shador Sanders because of his relationship with Tom Brady, but Cam Ward is your better pick.
Is he like
Cam Ward's a better pick? Now, I'm not saying Shador is a bad quarterback. I just think Cam Ward is better than Shador. I think Cam Ward is better than Shador. Hey. But you couldn't. I mean, if you picked Cam Ward or Shador, I wouldn't be upset. Like, if you pick somebody else, then I would. Like, even I was high on Jalen Milroe, and for me, he's starting to lose like some stock with me only because when he's going against top teams at the collegiate level, Milroe folds. And I'm like, well, I don't want that type of quarterback to come into the NFL that's folding against top teams because we got the Chiefs, we got the Chargers, we got the Broncos in our division. And right now, we hate to say it, they're looking like top teams or at least playoff caliber teams. You got the Broncos at 5-3. You got the Chargers, I think, 4-3.
The Broncos are 5-3, bro.
We're fourth in the division.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like I didn't know like the gap was that big.
Yeah, here's the AFC West standings right now. I'll pull it up.
5-3.
The AFC West standings. You got the Chiefs at 7-0. You got Denver at 5-3. You have the Chargers at 4-3, and then you got the Raiders at 2-6. That's the AFC West standings right now.
Yo, we need a quarterback.
We're the only team. We're the only team in our division that is not over 500, and we're way below 500. Way below.
Yeah.
But I forgot where I was leading. Oh, the thing is that that's why Milroe is I'm starting to lose interest in Milroe because he's the game against Tennessee, he didn't really show up, and then Vanderbilt, he got surprised by it. I'm losing faith in. When I'm seeing a quarterback that can't put his team on his back, especially against teams like that, I don't want that type of quarterback here. Like, then that means the Raiders. The thing is with the Raiders, they don't have time to wait for quarterback development. I know we need a quarterback to develop. No, we need a quarterback that you can plug in and play day one, like a CJ Stroud that we could have had, like what Jaden Daniels is doing in Washington. That's the type of quarterback the Raiders need. They need a quarterback that you can plug in and play day one, and that you can see where you can have an improvement at the quarterback position. I think Cam Ward is a better quarterback than Shedeur, but like I said, I wouldn't be upset if they went to get Shedeur if Cam Ward is already off the board. Sean Johnson says, I've been a Cam Ward guy since last year. Shedeur Sanders, a lot are saying is more pro ready right now, but Cam Ward has the higher ceiling and lighting better mobility than Shedeur Sanders. The thing is, Sean, I've seen Cam Ward play from behind. I've seen him being down by multiple possessions and still have that poise to bring his team back. That is the type of quarterback I would want, where he's not panicking. He still has that poise, still has that grit, and he is leading his offense up and down the field. That's why I'm big on Cam Ward. Like, you got me big on Cam Ward too, but now I've been really diving deep into his tape and his game, and Cam Ward can change the Raiders. But as I was saying before I started like glitching out and all that, what I was going to ask you, Nate, was Antonio Pierce said that they wanted to score. They didn't want to. They also wanted to run the timeout. But here's the sequence of plays. He said they wanted to score. I call BS on this because look at this. 1st and 10. Minshew pass short to the middle to Jacoby Myers for no gain. Then you run with Amir Abdullah, who is a 3rd down back on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, you run Amir Abdullah to the left, and he only gets 2 yards. Kansas City calls their second timeout, and then on 3rd and 8, Gardner Minshew has a pass that's incomplete, short to the right. And it was another short pass. Another short pass on 3rd and 8, and you had a minute and 11. You only killed 59 seconds off the clock, AP, with Kansas City still having their timeouts. So what was the plan there? And I want to get your thoughts on that, Nate. You hear AP say that they were trying to run down the clock, but they were trying to score. But then you see those sequence of plays, and that's where I'm confused.
Like, it's for me, it's not even that hard to like call in terms of like whether to run or pass. Like, it's not hard to know like what to run there. Like, it's easy. If you're trying to kill the clock, run pass. Like, is that hard? You're begging for Abdullah to get 7 to 8 yards on a 2nd and 10
when he's
or
not
maybe
even
the first down.
He's not even the main back. He's a 3rd down back at best.
Yeah, and like that, in my opinion, that's not even like how you use, bro. You have to pitch, you have to throw to him, like not run with him.
Maybe once upon a time he was that guy, but he's not that guy now. And then Antonio Pierce had the nerve. I felt like I need to find the quote, but they asked him about the play calling, and essentially the way it what it came across to me as, he's throwing the players under the bus, because he said
another
lack of execution. It's a lack of execution. It's not the play. Like, this is how I'm taking it, you guys. It's not the play calling, it's the players.
And not my fault.
That's how I took it. That's how, when I was watching the presser, that's the interpretation I got. My thing is this. Trayvon Merrick gets an interception. He returns it to the Kansas City. No, he returns it for 12 yards to the Kansas City 3-yard line. 3-yard line, Nate. Oh, this is about to get, bro. We about to fry these coaches, bro. We about to fry Antonio Pierce and fry the entire offensive coaches, including Luke Getsy. Trayvon Merrick gets an interception. Momentum can shift right to the Raiders sideline. He gets the ball to the Kansas City 3-yard line. You need 3 yards to score a touchdown. This has been a dominant defense running the football that you're going against. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Madison runs it 2 yards. Yay, we gained 2 yards. Second and goal. We run up the middle once again for no gain. Third and goal. We had two guards. We had Mumford and Pete that reported as eligible. And bro, we had an extra line too. Oh, bro, this just gets worse and worse. We had extra linemen, and Madison ran to the right and had -2 yards. And then you go for it on 4th and goal, and Gardner Minshew gets sacked for 5 yards. I think
I would have crashed out if I watched that.
I think what ended up happening though, actually no, yeah, it was turnovers on downs, and then the Chiefs go the length of the field to score
Yo.
not a touchdown. They scored a field goal, but
no. They got points. They got points going.
No, they got points. That's
yards.
what makes it disgusting because
we
it's
couldn't
like
get points 3 yards.
Bro, you started at the 3-yard line and you couldn't get points.
Yo,
explain that to me, Antonio Pierce. How does that fall on the players? You called 3 straight runs, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and you called it to the same up the middle twice, and then you called it to the right on an off tackle run to the right for no gain. And it was goal line. You didn't even have extra receivers on the right side. It was tight end with extra offensive linemen, and you still get put. Bro, it's just, how is this on the players at this point? You didn't call one single pass when Jacoby Myers was cooking. Jacoby Myers was cooking.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers was cooking for me on fantasy.
How do you not call a pass play when you have Brock Bowers, who went 5? He had 5 catches on 5 targets, 58 yards. Jacoby Myers, 6 catches, 7 targets, 52 yards, and a touchdown. And you don't call a pass play. Out of the 3 times that you called a run play, you didn't call a pass play. You had 3 downs. Bro, first down, you couldn't get the touchdown. Second down, you ran into a wall. So Luke Getsy's like, we didn't get the touchdown on the first and second down run play. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call another run play. Why? Why? I get it. Like, and then what kind of pisses me off more is, again, you're getting emotional about it.
We can't go through
that. Do I like that you went for it on 4th down? I don't, because you lost yards the play prior. And on top of that, the Chiefs know you're going to pass now. So you literally, like, bro,
we can't go through that wall.
It was horrible. And for you to not put Luke Getsy as part of that blame, because it could go, bro, blame could go everywhere. I'm not saying that the players' lack of execution should not be blamed for it. I'm just saying that you said that, like, you made it seem like that was the entire reason. That was the entire reason why we lost, is player execution. Explain to me how that's on player execution. You're calling run play, and then a pass play on an obvious passing down. Explain that to me. And Nate, give me your thoughts on that, bro. Give me your thoughts on that sequence.
Wait, turnover on downs. I'm trying to find the drive. When was it?
It was go to play by play, and then if you go down to where it says
what quarter was it in?
It was the third quarter. 4 plays, -5. Bro, that's nasty. Bro, they were at the 3-yard line. This is the drive summary. 4 plays, -5 yards, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. That's the drive summary.
Yo, that's kind of funny.
Like, and then AP had the nerve to say it's on the players, not the play calling. Bro, salute to everyone in the chat, guys. If you guys are not subscribed to Raiders Primos, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Join the Boricua party. We love all your guys' questions, your opinions, getting involved in the conversation. We're all frustrated. Of course, we're not surprised, because this is, we've been seeing this throughout the season, but it's just frustrating getting told that things are going to change and yada, yada, yada at the pressers. And come Sundays, This team does not look ready. This team looks like definition of insanity. They're trying the same things, hoping it will work. It's not going to work. The running game is not going to work. It's just not. We're 30th ranked in rushing. I don't know what more does Getsy have to see and AP have to see that our running game is just not. It's not it. It's not it. This offense as a whole is not it. They suck.
They're trash.
I just don't know what they're seeing. I don't know what they're seeing. But hit that like button. Hit that bell.
They're seeing the greatest franchise, the most hardcore franchise. I did it back in my day, so you know what I'm saying. Let's go at it, you know.
But Nate, what was your thoughts?
We suck.
I just don't know what you're trying to do there.
I mean,
they're the top rushing defense. You try to run it 3 times.
I mean, he didn't like that wall, so he tried to go to that wall.
No, the thing is, they were the same exact play. All 3 runs were 2 of them were run up the middle.
I know. And then that's what I'm saying.
Right off tackle.
I know. They didn't like the middle wall, so they went to try to run through the other wall, as if it was gonna be different.
And Sean, we're gonna get to that, but we're gonna be talking about this sequence of plays because this is the one thing that when he said execution, it brought me back to this sequence of plays because I don't know how that's on execution. Because the thing is, it's not like they didn't it's just the Chiefs are a great run defensive team. So why are you going to put your players in position to try to go against a top rushing defense?
But why do you not go to Bowers right there?
And then that too. If you are going to run it, bro, give it to Brock Bowers. Give it to Brock Bowers. Like, have him like take an end around or even, bro, forget the end around.
You got Hobbs.
Do what the Ravens do.
No.
What they do with Mark Andrews. Do what the Ravens do. What they do with Mark Andrews.
Do what Najee Harris does. Fucking make Bowers yeet into the air.
No, I'm saying do what the Ravens do. Put Bowers under center and let everyone else push that boy into the end zone. Like it's like Getsy makes it more complicated than it actually has to be when it comes to his play calling.
Or do that ring around the rosy play that the Chiefs did on us.
Bro, at that. Sean Johnson, why do you take Brock Bowers out of the game and not put him and design a play with Brock Bowers? Come on, Luke Getsy. But his player execution, according to AP, make it make sense. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. Salute to AJ.
Yeah.
Bro, I turned off the TV when we couldn't convert after the Trayvon interception. Nasty work. You guys want to hear a funny story? Because Nate, you were actually in the party. With me and my brother. So me and my brother, you guys, because my brother, he was watching the game too, and we were on, in an Xbox party, and we were talking about the game. We were like all watching the game, and as soon as the Trayvon Merrick interception happened, you guys, me and my brother at the same time was like, we're not going to score here. Like, and we were joking, but I think we were kind of 50-50 with it. Like, we were half joking, half serious, because we knew how terrible this offense is and that the Raiders will find a way to not score from the 3-yard line. I didn't think it actually happened.
We're only good for 2 yards.
Until it happened.
We're only good for 2 yards. We were never good getting past the 50-yard line. We were never good getting 3 yards. We were never good.
Yeah, and I want to bring this up, Nate, because I brought it up. I don't know if you were in the live show with me, but I brought this up because a lot of people were killing the defense. Like this entire season, a lot of people are killing the defense. And don't get me wrong, you guys, this defense has not been playing up to the standard that we thought they were going to be playing up to. They've dealt with a lot of injuries on that side of the football, losing Wilkins, losing Epps, losing Kuntz for the year. Next man up mentality. The defense could be playing better, but that Trayvon interception just showed me what I've been assuming all season long. And it's that this defense has more pressure on themselves. It's not from coaches or anything. It's just them personally. They have more pressure on themselves to go out there and try to cause a fumble. Go out there and possibly blow coverage to try to make a play on the football. A reason, like, by looking at the quarterback and hoping to, either bait the quarterback or try to get ill-advised throw, try to get interception.
Bro, it's
Tre'Davious
like
Merrick tried to take this interception and try to score, you guys. He was breaking tackles out there.
bro,
Trying to score.
It's literally like when finals MVP has to carry the load by himself to make a 1% corner three to tie the game. Like he felt that he had to do it.
You can't count on anyone else to make that shot. It's
Yeah.
exactly that. The defense cannot count on the offense, you guys, to score points. The defense's job is not to score points, you guys.
And it's why I feel
but
so
the defense
bad.
has that pressure, like, bro, we need to cause a turnover. And then not just that, we need to take that turnover, whether it's a fumble, whether it's an interception, and we have to take it back to the house. We have to score a touchdown because if we don't, the offense won't. And tell me I'm wrong. If you're playing on the Raiders defense right now, Nate, you played defense. You played football and you played defense. When you have an offense like this, tell me I'm wrong. As a defense, you're thinking to yourself, we have to, if we gotta not only cause a turnover, whether that's a fumble or interception, but we have to also take that to the house. We gotta score points.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's for very unfortunate defenses. The one that I was on, bro, my team was good, and so like we had like the best running back in the freaking league. That boy was fast, man. But I mean, yeah, we didn't really need to turn over the ball. We just like kept on stopping them, like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. But like, I mean, we can only do that for so much. That's why
Exactly.
people get subbed out in and out because like they're human. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't the offense be there for longer? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. People are talking about how trash this defense is. I'm like, you guys, the Denver Broncos at one point had a top 15 defense, and even at one point had a number 2 ranked defense during the 2022 season. They finished 13th, but at one point they were number 2. They finished the season 5-12. Why? Their offense was ranked 32nd in the league. They had the worst offense in the league. And I'm telling you guys, we can have a great defense.
What's their rank right now? What's their defense rank?
I don't know. I know they still got a good defense, but their offense is I want to say way better, but it's better than
No. That's the thing. Their defense ain't even like top notch, and they're 5-3.
Yeah,
that's all they needed because they got their quarterback.
Yeah, and people and Bo Nix isn't, his stats aren't the prettiest, but my thing is this: I don't care about stats. I don't care. I care about wins. That's why, like, I don't understand. Like, people's like, well, Mahomes is not having a good year, bro. He's winning football games still. He's still bro. That game against the Niners, yeah, you look at the stat and you're like, damn, Mahomes had no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He tortured that defense with his legs, though. Like, and there's other quarterbacks that are doing that, but Mahomes is just doing it better. I hate to say that. I hate to say that because you look at game like quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, bro. He just lost. He lost to us, the Raiders, and he lost to the Cleveland Browns. He lost to 2 of probably the worst teams in the NFL right now.
Hey, we're on a mission.
Sean Johnson, defensive coordinators are laughing at us. They know our play calling, making defense coordinators' job easy. And if you don't trust the quarterback, then that's a bitch move, and it makes your quarterbacks lose confidence. Sean Minshew lost confidence when he threw that pick 6 to Patrick Surtain II. That's what, bro. He lost and then they benched him, bro. It was over. He says, Primos, you're right. So why beat up the defense this year when you have starting defensive players out, but when your defense must stay on the field and play defense and play offense, the offense is helpless. Exactly, Sean. Like, the defense has to play offense. Like, that's what that is my point on why I don't really beat up the defense as much because of the injuries. And I know I should be the same way with the offense. I do. But at one point we were healthy on offense. And this offense still looked like lackluster. It just looks worse because we have injuries. Like,
it's funny.
It looks worse because we have injuries.
Bro, it looks worse than the Dwayne Wade statue, bro. That's how bad it looks, bro. Bro, that's how bad it looks right now, man.
Bro, for real. Now, Nate, what's next for the Raiders, man? You're 2-6.
Well, we'll have to wait till the draft because that's what's next.
Yeah,
because we already know what's gonna happen.
Shout to Sean Johnson. He gave me a list here. He said top NFL offensive coordinators available for head coaching positions in 2025, possibly. Everybody knows my number one is Ben Johnson. He's on the list. You got Bobby Slowick, who's the offensive coordinator for Houston Texans. Hey, the Texans has been cooking offensively with CJ Stroud. Bobby Slowick has that offensive rolling. Clint Kubiak, one point he had Derek Carr looking like the MVP. But I'm starting to, man, injuries has plagued the New Orleans Saints, so it's really hard to really evaluate Clint Kubiak. But like I said, at one point he had that offensive cooking for 2 weeks. But
bro, the only answer there is
offense has been looking really bad after the 2-0 start. You then have Cliff Kingsbury. I think he's staying with Washington. Like him and Jaden Daniels are frying the league right now. I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is going to leave that situation. Like they are clicking on all cylinders. You do have Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator with Baltimore Ravens. Joe Brady, who was the offensive coordinator for Buffalo Bills. Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator with the Eagles. Adam Stenovich, he's the Green Bay Packers OC. Drew Penzing, the Cardinals OC. Liam Cohn, the Buccaneers OC, and the Bengals OC, Dan Pitcher, and Giants Mike Kafka. Now I'm telling you right now, Ben Johnson is my go-to guy.
Bro,
I am backing up the money truck. I am giving Ben Johnson whatever he wants. The reason why I want Ben Johnson, he's the type of guy that has no mercy when it comes to his offense. He doesn't care if you only score 10 points. Bro, he would drop 40 to 50 points on you. He doesn't care if you're the worst team in football. He is going to drop 40 or 50. He will try to push for 70 points. Until that clock runs out at the end of the game, Ben Johnson will have his offense score at will. He does not care. And I love that. He murdered the Dallas Cowboys, and he still had that offense scoring even when the game was already out of reach. Yeah, and same with he scored, I think, it was like 35, 40 points in the first half against the Titans. And then he was like, that's not good enough. We need to drop a 50-point burger on these guys. Like,
and they did.
Yeah, and they did. Like, I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm that desperate for our offense to be better. Yes, I want our offense to be that better. That I am backing up the money truck, Ben Johnson. Whatever you want, you can have it. You want AP out of here? Buy AP. It was nice knowing you. You want to go find your quarterback? Hey, buy Aiden O'Connell. Buy Gardner Minshew. Ben Johnson, go locate your quarterback. Bro, exactly, Sean. Bro, look at this stat, Nate. 52 points. And the Lions only had 61 passing yards.
Bro.
52 points that Ben Johnson and the Dallas and the Detroit Lions hung on the Tennessee Titans. And
that team is
only had 61 passing yards. Now.
If you have a Lions player,
we can't even get a yard in the running game.
They're able to get those 3 yards to get to the end zone. We can't.
Now, Sean Johnson also came up with a blueprint for the 2025 offseason. He calls it the Las Vegas Raiders 2025 blueprint offseason must. He said Ben Johnson is your head coach. Now, there's no offense coordinator because essentially Ben Johnson will be the head coach and the OC. He's going to be calling the plays, and it's going to go through him. Your quarterback, it can be Cam Ward or Shador. And for running back, he put Ashton Gianti. I don't think that would happen. That's a dream scenario. And if it happens, bro, like I said, dream scenario. But I think you're going to have to go for the second or third best running back in the draft. I agree with that. set like your first round pick is Cam Ward or Shedeur. Second round, you're looking at running back. T. Higgins, other than his injury issues, he possibly could be a solid wide receiver 1 for the Raiders, but I do believe he put it here too. You still need to draft one. You can sign T. Higgins in free agency, but you need to draft another wide receiver also. Then free agency or draft, go get a guard or a tackle, whether that's free agency or draft. Me personally, I'm going to go for a guard. I'm not really too much worried about the tackle position. If you can move on from Colton Miller at the trade deadline, move on from him. Move him up for the left tackle, put Glaze at right tackle, put JPJ at center, par him at either left guard or right guard. I think he's more better at left guard. Him and Mumford can handle the left side, and then you just got to worry about the right guard. Parham played at left guard since coming to the Raiders. And then for whatever reason, this season, they just switched it all up, moved Parham to the right guard, put JPJ from center to left guard, and then bringing Andre James back, which that is they messed up that. They messed up the offensive line by doing that. For defensive end, you re-sign Malcolm Kuntz, you re-sign Adam Butler, you re-sign Robert Spillane, you re-sign Nate Hobbs, you re-sign Trayvon Merrick, and then you fill out the rest of the roster with our draft class and the free agency money. How do you like that blueprint, Nate?
I mean, shoot. That's better. That's better than, bro. We need you as QB.
I think you start going right in the right direction with that.
Not for real. We need you as freaking GM and everything.
For real, Sean. Let me see what and then just to update you guys on the draft order, the Raiders do have the 7th overall pick right now. Carolina's at 1. They're 1-7. Tennessee's at 1-6 with number 2. New England 2-6 at number 3. The Jets at 2-6 at 4. Jacksonville and New Orleans. Jacksonville's at 5. New Orleans is at 6, while they're also 2-6 of their respective records. There's a lot of tiebreakers to go on here, you guys. If Carolina could win, I think maybe 2 or 3 more games. I don't know how the record's going to look if we both have the same record. I would assume that they would have that we would have the tiebreaker since we lost to them. Tennessee, they might be in the quarterback running. I think Carolina is definitely in the quarterback running. The Jets, New Orleans, they probably New Orleans maybe. I mean, depends with Rattler, but Rattler hasn't been looking good. The only teams that really scare me is Carolina, Tennessee, the Jets, and possibly New Orleans that's in front of us. You then have Cleveland, who's 2-6 at number 8, Miami and the Giants at 9 and 10, with their records 2-5 each. You guys may not like to hear this, but I think in order to secure the number 1 overall pick, the Raiders have to lose out, and you have to hope that Carolina takes 2 games or maybe 1 more game, and then hopefully Tennessee, they can maybe win a few games also. And then again with New England, Jets, Jacksonville, and New Orleans, hopefully they can win a few games, maybe 2 more, 3. Like, I'm going to be honest, you guys, I do not see us winning another game. Like, going through our schedule, I do not see us winning another football game. I know, Nate, you're going to that game in Jacksonville, and I want them to win that game for you because that's your first game in the Legion. But looking at this draft order, bro, Jacksonville may need to win that game so we can move ahead of them in the draft. Like, I don't know. And the way it's looking like right now, you guys, our current draft picks, we have, let me see, in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a total of 10 draft picks, you guys. We have 1 first, 1 second, 2 thirds, 1 fourth, 1 fifth, 3 sixths, and 1 seventh. That is our draft right now, you guys. And then we're going to have a lot of cap, you guys, next season. $123.8 million to work with next offseason. There's a lot of, like, this. We can change this team in 1 offseason, at least talent-wise. You know, we kept saying a lot that there's no talent on this team. You bring in a Ben Johnson, you get a quarterback. There's no talent on this team. There can be. I've said drafting a quarterback and bringing Ben Johnson, I'm assuming that we're going to do it the right way because we have so much money in the cap. We're possibly going to have a top 3 pick in the draft. There should be no reason why we don't get our quarterback. There should be no reason why we don't improve on the offensive line, why we don't improve the defense a little bit. Go get a running back. There's no excuses, bro. There's really no excuses. I mean, Nate, am I wrong, bro? You got all the money to play with in the world next offseason, and you're possibly going to have a top 3 pick in the draft. Going based off
how you can't wait no longer, bro. You can't wait no longer for this, man. We're out here missing out C.J. Stroud, Jayden Daniels. Like, come on, man.
Exactly. We are missing out on all these quarterbacks, and I know a lot of people are saying that the first-round quarterback will not fix it. I'm telling you guys right now, C.J. Stroud fixed the Texans. Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams, they fixed their respective organizations. A lot of the starting quarterbacks around the league, you guys, are young first-round quarterbacks. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Bro, I'm like drawing a blank here. I'm like drawing a blank here. Kyler Murray, he was a first-round pick. Like, there's a lot of Bo Nix, Justin Herbert, in our division, in our own division, you guys. All starting quarterbacks in our division are first-round guys, and they're young quarterbacks. When are the Raiders going to secure a quarterback of the future, but not wait to the second round, not wait to the third round? Go with that first round. Go with the first round. It starts this upcoming draft. Sean says, Primos, I think we are still looking at a comp pick with Bilal Nichols and Amik Robertson would give us a total of 12 draft picks in 2025 if we do. Sean, it's actually a total of 10. They did add, I think in the message that you sent me, the comp picks were added. I don't know if correct me if I'm wrong, if it was those comp picks for Bilal Nichols and Amik Robertson, but it said comp picks in the message that you gave me. So I'm assuming those are the ones that you're talking about. So it will be a total of 10 though. But I could be wrong. But man, you guys, we've been going over an hour. I thank you guys for rocking with us and thugging it out through all my mishaps with my computer, with my camera. Thank you guys for staying with us throughout the entire show. It was ugly loss. Just makes me upset that AP did not hold these coaches accountable because honestly, you guys, I seen effort. I seen that those players fought. They left it all out there on the field, but these coaches held them back. Like I'm talking about from Patrick Graham. I think the defense played decent, even though Kelsey was killing them. I don't know how teams the Raiders left the middle of the field wide open. But I asked that question even for other defenses when the Chiefs play them. The middle of the field's always wide open for Travis Kelce. I don't understand it. But for the offensive standpoint, from Getsy to the running backs coach to our quarterback coach to every offensive coach, whether that's wide receivers, running backs, offensive line, it needs to be an overhaul at the end of the season. It needs to be a complete overhaul at the end of the season. At this point, just run what you got right now. It's going to secure us a top pick, right?
Oh, yeah.
But Nick, any final thoughts, bro, going on that you want to leave here with?
I don't know, bro. Just get Ben Johnson and get Cam Ward. That's it.
It just takes one coach. It just takes one coach to change things around. Andy Reid changed the Chiefs from a 2-14 laughable organization to possibly one of the most, in this generation, one of the most respected organizations, winning 3 Super Bowls in 5 years. Nate, as a Warriors fan, you know that. Steve Kerr, he changed that organization around. And I even could say about the Boston Celtics too, Brad Stevens. You never know what the organization needs until that person is there. Tom Brady's in the building. Richard Seymour's in the building. Get Ben Johnson in the building. Get Ben Johnson in the building. What do you have to lose at this point? You've been switching coaches left and right. And I know people want stability, but I'm telling you right now, and you know what? This is nothing we haven't pointed out. I know I said we're going to end it here, but I wanted to point this out too, Nate. The timeouts. Why did AP take 3 timeouts with like over 5.5 minutes left to go in the game? When the game was still within reach.
I have no clue.
At this point, yeah, your offense has been lackluster, but you weren't going to run the football. You're letting it all out. You're going to be throwing the football. Every single play is going to be throwing the football. The Raiders ended up scoring a touchdown. Yeah, they did end up scoring a touchdown, but they had a kick an onside kick and they didn't get it. They had no touchdowns to work with. Like an onside kick basically ended the game. Why? Because AP used all 3 timeouts when he didn't need to. I don't understand that. But, it is what it is. Sean Johnson does want to point this out. Another thing, no interim head coach was ever successful. The odds are against Antonio Pierce. Isn't in his favor. To go from linebacker coach to NFL defensive coordinator is not the way to go. Wait, hold up. Another thing, no interim head coach was ever successful. The odds are against Antonio Pierce. It isn't in his favor to go from linebacker coach. He never was an NFL defense coordinator. Is not the way to be good. So essentially, Sean, I think you're saying that AP should have went from linebacker coach to NFL defensive coordinator to head coach, but instead he basically overlapped it and went straight to head coaching. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, and it isn't in his favor though, Sean, but he's losing the locker room. That was one of the reasons why, and I feel like bro. I'm just saying this out of an opinion because you say something, you basically throwing these players under the bus. That is an easy way to lose the locker room. That is the easiest way to lose the locker room. And the sad thing though, Sean, is that that's what got him the job. Is that the locker room bought into him. He was a player's coach, and now you're throwing these players under the bus. When I didn't see anything wrong execution-wise. I mean, of course, there's probably plays, but I didn't, as for the most part, from start to finish, I seen effort. I seen heart. And you have the nerve to say that the play calling is not an issue, and you put these players under the bus. That's an easy way, AP, to lose this locker room. The one thing that got you the job is about to get you fired because you're not even good at that now. What's wrong with the team besides the plays? Everything. Everything from the coaching staff, the offensive coaching staff. But go back and start the show over because we are about to end the show here. Ibzan, thank you for showing up though. Still appreciate it, but go back and watch the entire show. Sorry in advance though about the technical difficulties. But yeah, it was nasty. Now we got Cincinnati, Nate. Now we got Cincinnati.
Yeah, we about to get blown out, bro. GG's, bro. 37-7, bro.
Bro, 2-7. How y'all feeling, bro? 2-7 into the bye week, bro. It's nasty. I'm honestly, I think we're gonna win another game. Well, I want us to win another game, and it's the game you're going to, Nate, in Vegas against Jacksonville. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't see us winning another game.
Yeah.
The way this offense is playing, I do not see us winning another game. Y'all can unsubscribe if you want because you don't like the negativity over here. It's not negativity, you guys. I'm going based off what I've seen in these past weeks. I do not see us winning another game. It is what it is. But anyways, you guys try to find some positivity throughout the week. Basketball is back. I think it's game 3 tonight in the World Series.
Yeah.
So hey, you got the World Series. We got basketball.
We got game 3 of Dumb and Dumber.
I hope your respective teams are
Dumb and Dumber
having more success than the Raiders. And if they are, hey, at least you got some positivity in sports. But yes, salute to everyone for pulling up. Shout out to
I'm
you
an
guys
A's fan.
for always showing the love. I have a Paul Pierce jersey for the Boston Celtics.
I'm an A's fan.
Let's go Celtics, bro.
You're
Let's
talking
go.
about positivity. I'm an A's fan. All right.
Hey, bro, you got the Warriors, bro. I know you guys are in the West, but we'll talk more about that. But I think you got the Golden Knights too. So, bro, you got some positivity in your life.
Yeah, end this shit. I don't care. Wait, no.
Anyways, bye, you guys. See you guys in the next one.